Hello, people. Hello. Just making sure everything is good to go. I think we should be good, though. Welcome, welcome. We're doing Cozy Grove today because I am way too stressed to do Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. I just can't do that one today. So we're doing Cozy Grove because I play this game like most days, kind of. It's kind of like a daily thing you do just a little bit every day. And so I'm gonna do this one because I already have it on my computer and lined up, and I'm not sure what we're gonna play for the rest of the week, but hopefully Cozy Grove today, and then Getting Over It tomorrow, and maybe Wednesday if we don't finish. Okay. I'm on day 77. I don't really have a lot on me right now. And I'm like a lot further in this game than I was last time I played it. Like I finished making the boat. So now I can like go home and come back, which isn't actually anything. It's just like a little comic strip like, oh, you went home and you came back. But I did finish the boat, which is technically the end of the game. It like rolls credits, but I'm still trying to like finish up the stories of all the bears. The hearts above their heads are like how far I am in the story. So I'm just kind of doing that right now. But yeah, so we're gonna just continue their stories, hopefully get to the end of their stories pretty soon. One time many years ago, I saw a dolphin splashing around in the shallows just offshore. The water level seemed really low for it. I just kept watching though. Eventually the dolphin got bored and found its way back out to the sea just fine. I guess it knew what it was doing. Alrighty. Cool. I guess that's all I can say to you. Might have to catch some fish today. Is this a new one? It is. I can donate that shell. That guy was a potato. But yeah, so when you finish the story of these bears, they'll turn gold, like this guy down here. And so right now I'm currently just trying to get all of them to gold. And then I'll be done with all of the bears and all of their stories. And then the only thing left... Hey, Demon! Thank you! I'm so happy I'm a little affiliate now. The only thing left to do is they're gonna add a DLC, like a paid DLC to the game. Welcome! Hello! I should have channel points and subs and like all sorts of stuff set up now, hopefully. I hope it's all set up. I tried to like fill out all of the like the paperwork and stuff like that, so hopefully it's right. Listen to this geology riddle. When you look at this concentrated material, it's got a way of looking back into your eyes. Ingot. A silver ingot. I got you. Good. That was a bad riddle. The next one will be better. Thanks, dude. Thanks, little rock man. Ooh, I got a recipe. Oh, bamboo floor mat. Actually, it's kind of pretty, but depends on what it takes to make it. Okay, so, ooh. We have to find 2 of those and we can lead them together, so we'll see if we can find them. It's not any of these guys. And then the little thing I'm holding in my hand right now, when there's a flame, I'm going in the right direction. Ooh, we found the second one. Nice. Let's do this. Actually, let's find it first, and then we'll switch. I think it's this way. Oh, wait, that guy wants a walnut. Ah, don't scare them away. Crap. No, don't get scared. It's fine. I have a walnut. I just have to throw it. There. Uh-oh. Okay, good. He got it. Alright. I get so distracted in this game. Okay. Come on. Oh! Where's this one? There it is. There's another one though to the right, I think. We'll go back over there in a minute. I just want to get this first. I'll talk to this guy first. I get so distracted. This game is not good. He wants a cap. Oh. Oh. Let's get that. We're gonna get that bush, the tree. Then we'll go up and around and we'll get the, we'll feed the little chocolates to the two characters that want the chocolates. And then we'll... but the... Oh, I get so distracted. This game is not good. I just, like... Not good for me. I just keep clicking things. Wait, I can't even... I can't click that tree anymore somehow. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Nice. Infinity, welcome back! Thank you! I appreciate you coming back. It's so nice. It's so nice when you come back. I appreciate that. Oh my god, I have so many things. Cheerio, Sailor Scout. When I got my post from Mr. Allen that you had pulled up to the town dock in your very own meticulously handcrafted sailboat, why, I just about spilled my tea. Welcome back, Spirit Scout. Oh my goodness, you'll have to do a presentation. Oh, should I tell your parents? See, there really was no need for that lawsuit. Haha, maybe we'll even get our scout haul back. I knew you had it in you, Scoutmaster Blake. He gave me a witchy ingredient. I have like 8 of these. Stop giving me stuff that I don't need. Get all the presents. Welcome back. We're playing Cozy Grove today. I'm getting thoroughly distracted every single time I say I'm gonna do something. I just go the wrong direction. But we're having a good time, so it works out. Okay, we need to go all the way back over here and give these guys the chocolates. Where are these guys? All the way right here. Okay. Come here, little one. That was not a big enough throw. Come on, you see this. Come on. Chocolate. We're basically leading two friends or lovers back together. And then, hopefully, when you lead them together, they give you stuff. So. Oh, come on, dude. They're so far apart. Like, this is very difficult. You have to throw them, like, really close, too. So you have to use a lot of chocolates. But once they're kind of close to each other, they will run together, which is the only good thing about this. Because if you had to lead them, like, all the way to each other, that would suck. Maybe I'll lead this one over a little bit. There, these should be close enough. Really? You need another one? I only have 2 left. That's gotta be close enough. There they go. Yay! And then they give me stuff. Wow. Honestly, kind of worth it, because a couple of the things that they give you, like, food-wise, are kind of hard to make, so I'd say it's worth it. Ooh, what do we have here? There's a puzzle. This skull goes right here. Wow. Recipe! There's a little bear sculpture. He's so cute. I want to pull out my net and go get... Where did he go? Right here. I gotta get this guy. Nice. He's expensive. He's worth a lot of money. How have you guys been today? Do anything fun this weekend? I kind of had a relaxing weekend. I went out to brunch with a friend yesterday, and that's about it. I really didn't do a whole lot this weekend. I have a lot of stuff to burn. Put all these in there. This too. And this. I think that's it. Then we'll burn a whole bunch of stuff. There we go. It's kind of cold in here, in my apartment. I don't know why it's so cold. Warm my hands up. Do you guys ever get like gamer hand? Where you like, you're using your mouse so much, or whatever, your hands on your keyboard, and your hands get so cold because they're just like out and exposed, and they just get so cold. My hands do that. Oop, wait, I want to put away this. Oops. Yeah, that should be good. Let's go down here to donate the shell we found. That is new. I don't see any more shells. Let's check up here really quick though. Oh, here's one. I don't think it's new though. Okay. That seems good. Let's donate to him before I forget though. This one. Wow. Look at all my shells. These are just like unique ones. So I found like a lot of shells, but I found 75 out of 253 unique shells. I'm very close on some of these things, like crafting materials. The food I've completed this many out of all of them, but I haven't found all the raw ingredients because I have to find extra things like different kinds of fruit and stuff, because they change by season. So like you can see there's golden one, a yellow one, and I think there's like green and pink or something like that as well. So I haven't found all of those yet, but I'm doing pretty good on everything else. Shells, honestly, I have the least, and I found a lot of shells. I get most of them per season. It just changes season all the time. I have a lot of flowers. This is all my flowers. I have 177. And then critters, I'm doing okay. This is Halloween ones, so I can't get those because it's not Halloween. And then these change by season, so you can see I found most of them for the season I'm in. And then the fish, it's just kind of hard sometimes too. What do they want? A shell and common fish. Here you go. We'll just do his task while we're here. You give me so much money, dude. And another recipe. Ooh, that's really pretty. I like this. Although it's mythical, which means it's going to be really difficult to make. So that might be kind of hard, but I want to see what it is. What things can we make? This. Ooh, I could make one. They're really pretty. Why not? I'm just like saving my stuff for what? To do these things. I think it looks nice. Okay, and then what else can we make here? Because we got another recipe. This one. He's so cute, but I don't think I'd make that. It's a lot for a little stone sculpture. And this, that's actually not very much either. A bamboo floor mat. It's nice. I might make it later. One of my rooms in my house would look nice with a little bamboo floor mat, but I don't want to do that yet. Well, I was gonna try to click on this deer, but okay. We'll harvest this rock. There you go. Eat a little bagel. A bagel for the deer. There. Nice. Okay. What do you need? Some golden leaves. Alright. I'll see what I can find. Oh, one of these guys is hungry. Let's just feed him real quick. What a cutie. Thank you. We're trying to find a hat? Yeah, I remember. There's gonna be like these stalks of flowers. They're not like normal stalks of flowers. They're random, like the ones that only appear every so often. So we'll know them when we see them. They only spawn for the challenge, I guess is a better way to say that. Okay, let's see what we can buy from him today. Definitely the spirit log. Probably some salt so we can make more recipes. I'll buy some extra storage for clothing. Easy birds to get. Don't like that one. I don't like any of the animals whose dislikes are other animals. Because they're very hard to put together. So I get all the ones that dislike, I don't know, common or something. And I just keep all my decor like legendary or whatever. Makes it easy. Oh, this is so cute. A little fire hydrant. I might have to get the little fire hydrant. It's adorable. Okay, this one makes a new collectible, so we'll get that. And this one doesn't. But this we'll get. This we'll get. This we'll get. And not that one. But we'll get this. This is so cute. Alright. And then I think that's good, but let's see what clothes he has. Oh, that's cute. I won't wear it right now though. I have mushrooms on my head. Oh, that's cute too. I just spent all my money on these things. Like the clothes have no purpose, but they're so cute. I kind of like that though. I'll buy it. Okay, let's go now. Probably let's go up and put the animals away. And then we can head back down maybe to the flowers. My animals are all up here. It gets laggy when I go up here sometimes, especially if I like turn on all the lights. And light up the area because there's so many of them. I have so many animals. This is animal cruelty. Oh my gosh. Alright, this bird wants to go over here by bustling. Just double check he's at 3 hearts. Yep. Let's name him Waldo. Where's Waldo? Lamp and cozy decor. So we'll put him up here. Oh my gosh. I have to check him. Nope, not that one. Don't pet that one. Jury. Okay, the deer is good. Deer's at 3. Marley. Alright, what else do we have here? Lagomorph that likes flowering bush lamp bustling, so we can put you over here. I actually don't have any lagomorphs that like bustling, really. Uh-oh, how am I gonna find you in there? There you go. He's so cute. He's a little baby. Snowball the second. That's cute. I like that. Rustic for this one. So we'll put you right here. Right by the rustic decor. Oh, so cute! Look at the little baby bunny! And we'll name you Homer. He's like Homer Simpson because he's yellow. Okay. Let's see. Rustic and cozy. So you should also go here. With the green bird. There you go. We'll call you May! That's cute. And then this one, spooky decor, goes over here. I have just like sections. It's like, there's here, I'll show you. There's spooky decor is like this purple, like statue right here. Name you Ender. So this is spooky. The bustling is this little flag right here. Rustic is this thing. This like, I don't know what it's called, statue, wooden statue. And then cozy is here, and then natural is here as well. So that corner is kind of heavy on the decor, but that's also the stuff that's like more common is like the rustic and cozy. And sometimes, well, so anyway, I have different sections for things. Why are you all the way out here? Go back home. Why are you out here? Come back. Go right there. There you go. Nice. And then also I have this spooky decor here. I have just like a straight up graveyard next to my animals. It's just so weird. But, so I just have this fucking graveyard here. But that's okay. I might move it at some point because I don't like that it's right next to the animals, but right now it's there, so oh well. We just work with what we have. Alright, let me feed them all. Oops. There we go. Such a calming game. I play this one just on my own all the time. I don't know. Just kind of chill and vibe with it and play it every day. It's really nice. Who wants to be fed? That one does. The little ears are so short. How cute. French fries. Or chips, I guess. Uh-oh. Where did people go? People. I meant animals. What animals wants to be fed? That one. And I have most of the food because I kind of just store it away. I store like one of everything. It makes it easier to feed them. I just walk around and like feed them, and then at the end of the day I go and make all the food that I no longer have so that the next day I can feed everyone. The only issue I have is if I have two animals that want a more rare food, usually I don't have two of them. Like the whatever that thing is up there. What do you look like? Molly. Cutie. So I just save a few. Makes it easier. Ugh, come on. One of you back here. There you go. I should just have to egg and then this and then that's crispy tofu bibimbap, I think. And then I should be good. But those two are both more rare foods, so I may or may not have a version of them. The one is like a hearty stew, I think. Or maybe no, it's not called that. I can't remember what it's called. And this doesn't tell you either. It just is like the picture, which makes it a little bit harder to know. But that's okay. Okay, so who here? You. No, you. You. Yeah, you. Third try. Third time's the charm. Also, the animals are interesting because they have like, there's like one, like a head that's different that can be randomized. There's horns that can be randomized. Obviously color. The eyes can be different. It's like blue or red. And then the tail and the body shape. Like the things are randomized, so you get a pretty good variety of things. But it's very interesting. Ooh. Aha. Let's dig up at the graveyard. Sometimes holes will spawn like in the graveyard and I'm like, oh my god, am I gonna dig up a skeleton or something? Alright, well, tree is not great, but that's okay. Alright, now I have some trees to put down here. But I have to... Ooh, let's get the shell first. This one gives you flowers, so I always try to get the best skip on it, because if you have a really good skip on this one, you get more flowers. So it's almost worth it to, like, skip and fail a couple times to get the best organization, or the best number of skips. Oh, that was almost perfect. Like that, maybe? Oh, that was so close. Oh, that was so close. Okay, maybe that's it. I think that's it. Nice, 6 skips. Hell yeah, we got lots of pretty flowers. Yes. Oh, we can't pick them all up. Uh-oh. That sucks. What can I drop? Ugh. I guess I could put down the trees and then maybe we'll have room. Okay, so I need to move this one there. And then we'll put... Where the hell did it go? There. That one there. Because I like to have the big ones in the back so I can see better. So, I think that works best. I guess I don't know why that one's... I can harvest it, but I guess I can. Can I harvest all these? Why are they all harvestable right now? I feel like this is a glitch. Because they seem to be just like harvestable whenever. What? Alright, I'll take it. I'll harvest them by hand. Usually, there's like an accordion you can play, like a song on, and if you play the accordion, it'll harvest all of the plants within the circle or whatever, but I don't want to go back and get it, so I'll just do these one by one. It's odd though. Usually, like, you can see the berries appear before I, start shaking it, but I don't know why they're not there. Usually they show you that you can harvest it. Oh well. I'll take it. Extra fruit. I have to go back and pick everything up though. This is not helping me, like, have room. Stop taking the berries, stupid bird. I'm pretty sure this bird's name is Nova. I put her by the berry bushes because she likes berry bushes. And I wanted her to be happy. Gosh, I'm like out of room in my inventory. I can't pick any of these up. Okay, so let's put down this tree and this tree so we know what size they are. This one goes there. And then this, we can't harvest it though because it's in the dark. This one goes right here. Right there. We can't harvest that one because it's in the light. Worked out. I just can't pick up fucking anything. Good God. Alright, I need to just come back. Okay, I'll be back. I try to do too much at once. Ooh. This isn't... Shouldn't be doing that. Hang on. I gotta put everything away first. Here's a log. This. Actually, where did those go? Oh crap. Right here. Oh, no, not that either. I need to burn those things. That's why I'm like hesitant to put them in there. Alright, so I can put that in there. Keep all the berries, but the incense, the, what are those called? Essence, should all go in there first. Like, I can't do anything with those, really. They're all just crafting materials. There's so many of them. So they take up a lot of room. Okay, now there's a lot to burn here. Burn that. Oh, there was another essence I missed. It's fine. Okay, cool. That. Okay. We should be good on that. So now it's just decor that I have, flowers that we need to put down, flowers we need to probably donate. Okay, let's go back up and pick everything up now and then go to the places that we need to go. Probably we'll loop down over past the flowers, put those away, and then we'll go down to the seagull to donate anything we can. I think that's what we'll do. Okay, I got the mushroom there, the flowers there. Okay. The only issue is the one tree needs to be harvested, but there's no light there, but that's okay. With the sweet potato, I don't have one right now. Oh, here's the stalks that we need to do. 0 blooms. Okay, so I think this one. Yeah. We got a little hat. And then they disappear, so we don't have to worry about them anymore. Okay, this purple. I'm out of room. I will just put it up here for now. Right there. Okay. And then I think that's it. This is just a decoration piece. It's not actually a flower. And then we can donate the ones that we got. Oh, I can donate a couple of them. The rest we already have, which is fine. You get a couple, you get like 500 gold coins every time you donate a flower, so that's nice. They also earn you a lot of money because this guy really likes to buy them. So I usually sell them. Actually, I need to turn them into tin, like pigment. Tin of pigment, I think is what it's called. What is it called? Tin of flower pigment. Because I used it all on the piece I just, like on the decor I just made. So we have to make a little bit more. And this goes to, yeah, the goat guy. His name is Aaron Bala, I think. But it's spelled like A-R-J-U-N. And so I think it's Aaron. I think that's how you say it. Like Aaron or something like that. There you go. Gesticulates as if to say, I will always remember you. Thank you. I got a little berry bush. Oh, that's kind of awkward, man. I just finished my berry bush, like, area, and I don't really have room for it. Alright, I guess I'll put it down. It's fine. Looks kind of awkward, but whatever. This guy wants a pretzel bun. Here you go. Pretzel bun time. There. Nice. I think what I'll do... Actually... Nah. I want to go put the decor down. I don't know where I exactly want everything. Some of my stuff is a little bit all over the place, but that's fine. It's like a nice little rock. And then it kind of looks like that blends in. It's fine. It's fine there for now. Cube ornate. Oh, yeah. I don't really want that. And I don't really want that, but we'll put it in there. So, like, I have these rooms that are just like, I don't know. They're just like cute little rooms and stuff. But I have this like storage room and it's literally a mess. It's just got everything in here that I don't use. So I just throw it in here on top of stuff. Oh, that was the fire hydrant. I remember now. I'll take that back. Nope, not that. That. So I kind of just, oh, there, that's what I want to put back. So it's kind of just all over the damn place. But this cat's happy. I mean, it's got full hearts, so like it works. It's just not ideal. And then I go in there if I need anything. It's easier to store it in there than my storage because I kind of run out of storage. So I just kind of leave it in there. For now anyway, I'll leave it in there. And this room's a little messy. It could be better, but it works for now. And so I got this cozy shelf. I thought it might be cute here. Gosh. Move it then. I want to rotate it. Like that. That's kind of cute. I like it. And then there's this one that's got the spooky room. Oh, I can't feed you that. I don't have that. That's a tea egg. We'll have to get that. And then I have this room, which is going to be like a second storage room. But I haven't moved stuff yet. So maybe we'll do that today. I'll like decorate that little room. But for now, it's not got anything in it. So, oh well. Put that in there. Put all these in there. This. So there was one that wanted a sweet potato and one that I wanted a potato, I think. So we'll do that. And then keep these, burn these, and then sell the rest. Let's do that really quick. Burn those. It works. It works well. Okay. Put those in here. What is this again? Oh yes, the fire hydrant. I'll just put it like here for now. It's kind of cute. What if I move this back? Move this here. Hehehe. It's fine. It's good. Keep those on me. Sell the rest. Gotcha. Got it. And whatever I dig out of this hole, I guess. Another potato. And a mushroom. Sir, I would like to sell stuff. There you go. So let's go up here to the one that wanted the sweet potato first. Where was it? I thought it was somewhere in here. There she is. Here you go, love. Ooh, dang, that was what? Why was there two? Wait, why is she holding one still? What? What? What was that? That was so weird. I don't know why there was two the entire time. Okay, so one of these is by the crystal rocks. So it'll give you hints if you can't find them, and since I'm not seeing them, I'll just follow the hints right now. But that's said by the crystal rocks. So let's go over here, and I'm pretty sure along the way we'll see the one that wanted the potato. Because it was down here, I think. But we'll see. There we go. Oh, there's a nice little leaf pile here. Where did the one that wanted the potato go? Where's the potato lover? Me too, dude. Imagine if you just were like standing there and you're like, the only thing I will eat is a potato if you throw it directly at my face. I thought that, God, I really thought the potato one was down there, but I must have misremembered or missed it or something. Okay, so apparently, oh, it's in this bush, isn't it? I bet the leaf is in here. Yep. Near an altar with stained glass, behind something. So that's up here. Leave me alone, mosquito. So somewhere in here there's a leaf we have to pick up. They're so hard to see because you have to go behind stuff. Oh, right here. Nice. Folding chair. There's a few folding chairs in this place. I don't know which one it is. Right here. Wow, we found it. Nope. There's another one somewhere. But at least we found one, so I'll take it. Because if you don't find them, you can like pay for like to show you where it is. I would say like a hint, but it's not a hint. It just tells you where it is. But we may have to pay for some hints because there's a lot of chairs everywhere. And not knowing exactly which one it is kind of makes it hard. I don't see it anywhere. I think I'll pay her for one, and then we'll try to find the next ones with the hints. Hopefully. Oh, it's right here. The one we just found was right there. Close to a giant clamshell. Have you checked any stick piles? That's on the beach. Let's go down there. So the stick piles, yep, this is what they look like. And sometimes they're on the grass and sometimes they're on the beach. Usually sand piles are on the beach and that's where you find those things. A large vase on a plinth. I don't... a large vase on a plinth? A large vase on a plinth. Oh, is it... Maybe it's with this guy. I don't know if it's with the... This... Oh, I bet it is. The royal guy. The king. Because I was going to say, that sounds real fancy. But we'll see. Okay. Somewhere in here. I believe. See if we can find it. It's kind of hard to see because it's all behind there. There's a few vases, so it seems like it can be a few different places. Dude, where is it? I'm definitely in the right spot, though. Let me know if you guys see it anywhere. You can certainly just shout and let me know. It's kind of hard because the vases don't always go invisible when you stand behind them. You kind of have to go at an angle and see better that way. I thought I heard like an alert sound, like just start and stop, but I don't think it was that. I was very confused. Where in the heck is it? Like what? It should be right here somewhere. See it. I guess we'll have to go ask for a hint then. It's gonna point like right up here. It's gonna be like right here or something like that. And I'm just gonna be like, really? I missed it. It's almost always worth it though to like ask for the hint to finish the task though, because the reward is usually really nice. Although sometimes they give really shit rewards. I don't know why. Like, I don't mind decor or recipe or whatever, but sometimes it's like they just give you like one common essence or something. You're like, what? What? It's not worth like the $100 I spent trying to find it. Alright, it's gonna be like right where we just were, which is gonna be so annoying. And I'm gonna be like, how did I miss that? And be super upset. Yep, it was. Where? What? Oh my god, look at this. How am I supposed to find that? That's ridiculous. This leaf is like just like behind the pillar. That's horrible. An arch decorated with flowers behind something. Alright, well that's gonna be over here at least. Right here. That one's so bad. And then we just give it to this lady. Here you go. Lonely evidence of once full foliage. Gesticulates as if to say, I will always remember. See, look at that! That's like a great reward. And whatever this is. I don't think I'll be making a rare end gothic table, but maybe someday. I like getting the recipes though, because sometimes they're kind of crappy, but sometimes I'm like super excited to like make it and decorate with it. So I have a good time with them. I have so many recipes though. This is great. Alright, I thought I saw the potato symbol and I was like, oh, who ended it? And then it was just me. I had the potato. Okay. Okay, I try to keep like 5 of all of the mushrooms and then like 2 of the other root vegetables and 2 of the fruits and 10 of the berries. That's about what I keep. And then the rest I burn. Sometimes I forget and I have to reorganize, but I will burn these for now. Not the potatoes in case I need them. Because I still haven't found the one that wanted it. So we're gonna have to do that still. At least made some room though, which is good. Okay. I really thought there was one that wanted a mushroom, or not a mushroom, a potato down here. I have no— oh, yes! I was right! It just was further down. Potato. Enjoy. Bon appetit. Bon apple teeth. Alright, let's do some fishing. Like, why not? There's some little fishies right here. And plus I need some, like, fish bones, so we might as well get some over here. Oh! I'm surprised he saw that. Aha! Oh, it's just a common one. These are gross. I don't know what is with the, like, ghost of a drowned sailor fish, but that's like such an awful common one because it's just got all the legs. Like, I love millipedes and I like centipedes too, but I don't like the name Ghost of a Drowned Sailor and having it look like that. It just creeps me out. So yeah, like if there was an actual creature like that in the world, I probably wouldn't mind it, but I don't like the name of it. It creeps me out. So I have like it feels like my volume is weird. Oh, that's too high. I think that's better now. I think that that might make it a little easier for you guys to hear now, because I think before it was too high. I can't remember why I turned the volume up, but I think I was just trying to hear it better. But yeah, I got in here and I was like, why is this so loud? Like, this is not how it normally is, but apparently it was. I don't know. Gosh, there's so many shells. I'm trying to fish, not collect shells. Okay. Come get that little fishy. Also, this game is like almost entirely like vegan, and then all of a sudden there's just like you go fishing and then you burn the fish for their bones, and I'm like, oh, okay. Like, why would you do that? Oh crap. I screwed it up. I'm so bad at this game. But, like, I don't know. Like, the entire time it's like, you make the food and it's like vegan tacos made with like beans and like stuff like that. And then all of a sudden it's just like fish, kill. So I guess it's pescatarian, I guess is what you'd call it. But it's just weird. I really wish, because it's kind of, this game is kind of like Animal Crossing. Like, I feel like it's heavily inspired by Animal Crossing. I wish you could like display the fish in tanks like you can in Animal Crossing, because I really want like a pet fish. But that one uses like real fish and stuff too, so it has like a betta fish, which is super cool. I would love that. And this one, they're all like random weird fish they come up with. Like, what is this? A leather skin? Horrible. Awful. Creepy. But I love it. There was also this glitch a little while back where the animals' heads would turn backwards. That was also very scary, because you'd like go in the game and then all of a sudden your like bird's head was backwards facing the other way. That one was a disturbing one. They did fix that since then. But that one was really weird. And I was like new to the game, so I didn't know if that was normal. And apparently it was just a glitch that I don't know how it even happened, but it was not normal. I feel like I probably have pictures somewhere of it, but I don't know. How did that not scare him away? You're not supposed to land on top of them or it scares them. Is that gonna attract him? Yeah. Yes! Excellent. These are all just fish I already have, which is honestly okay, because I can just burn them all instead of donating them. But I really want new fish, and I have to wait till the next season, but it's driving me nuts. It's taking too long. Give me more fish. Nice. I want like a shark that you can get. Ooh, I think I have this one though. Yeah, spookling. I want like a shark where like the shadow, you know, looks like big, but their little fin is sticking out of the water. I think that'd be so cute. I love that. We just do be doing fishing. There we go. Nice. And then one more here at least. Whew, that one was fast. Also, thank you to all my viewers right now. It looks like I have a lot. Like I have like 9. And I'm totally fine with people just kind of vibing, and you don't really have to say anything. But thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys. It means a lot. Lurking, that's the word. I couldn't remember. Lurking, thank you for lurking. Honestly, just like getting the average viewer count up is honestly what I'm working towards right now, so thank you so much. That's a big support. Yes. Lurking in the shadows. Hi. Hi, Mr. Chris. Welcome. Yeah, no, honestly, not a problem. You can totally just lurk. That's not a problem for me at all. I don't really care. I know sometimes I just join streams and I just want to lurk as well. I don't think you're supporting any less by just doing that. It's totally fine. You just have to hear me ramble. How am I doing? Oh, I'm doing good. How are you? I had a pretty busy day, so I'm kind of tired. I needed to do something relaxing. I was gonna do getting over it, and I was like, I can't do that today, so I'm just kind of relaxing. How was your weekend? Did you do anything fun? Come on, fish. I can see chat, but okay, there. You've been lurking for a while? That's okay, Infinity, no worries. I figured you were still here. Thank you for being here. You're doing okay. Hopefully you get lucky this week. Your new PC arrives in time. That's so exciting! Are you gonna make your PC, or did you order a pre-built one? And what did you get? Tell me your specs. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you. Weekend was alright. Nothing much happened. Mostly just watched F1 and played games. Nice, nice, nice. That's really fun. I went to brunch yesterday, and that was pretty good. that's about the extent of how my weekend went. So, didn't really do much else other than that, and played games. I always play games, so you know how it goes. Oh crap, I screwed it up. I got too excited. I really thought I was gonna hook him that time. Oh, pre-built. I'm so sure I'd mess up and break something when assembling. That's okay, I understand. I feel like getting a pre-built PC is definitely an option. It's a little bit more expensive usually. So I built my PC, but I only did that because I had friends who had built theirs successfully before. So they all helped me pick out specs, put it together, make sure the size of the case was right, and everything went together. So I understand not wanting to do that. Unless you, like, had a friend that could help you out, then I would say, you know, build your own PC. It's gonna have 16 gigabyte RAM, an i5. I don't even know how to, like, say that. Like, I can write that, but I don't know how to say it. 1660S and a 1 terabyte SSD. Nice! I think that'll be really fun. I hope you have a good time with it. What kind of games are you hoping to play on it? Is it, well, I guess, did you get it for a certain game or did you just get it as like an upgrade? Because I got mine and built it, I mean, I built it for like to play any games, but I was really like wanting to play Siege on it, so I was like, okay, it has to be powerful enough to like smoothly play Siege. That was my goal. Hang on, I want to catch this fish and then I'll read chat. I was thinking, what if I put my current RAM in the new PC, so it's 32 gigabyte, but it would run on the slower RAM speed, but people said speed is more important than size itself. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, I would say stick with the RAM you've got, and then if you feel like upgrading it at some point, you can. I think the good thing is you can get a pre-built one, and then slowly introduce yourself to the world of PC building by switching out components. So if you end up getting a better component, then you can switch that out first to kind of learn like how to build PCs and stuff like that. Just take it slow. Honestly, that's the best way to do it. And do a lot of research, of course. You've been lurking? Thank you, Demon. I appreciate that. Thank you for being here. It means a lot. Just an upgrade, but I really love to play Star Citizen somewhat more properly and not only 7 to 13 FPS. Oh my god. Yeah, I feel that. I was playing Siege on my gaming laptop, which honestly has a better processor than most computers, but it was still like not as good as like a PC would be. And plus, with the keyboard attached to my laptop, it made it a lot harder to play the game because I couldn't like adjust it or anything. I couldn't like tilt my keyboard because it was attached to it. So I just really wanted something that made it like FPS's easier. But I hope that you play Star Citizen a little bit better. Is Star Citizen a? I'm gonna ask a really dumb question, but is Star Citizen like a Star Wars game? I know that probably sounds really dumb. I don't actually know what that game is. I feel like it's either like a Star Wars game or just a game where you're like a space military game. That's what it sounds like. I'm not actually sure. There we go. Low-key futuristic space game. That's so cool. I love that. I kind of want to play that. Really? Oh, I really want to play that. That sounds neat. Like an MMO? Okay. Is it a little bit like, oh gosh, what's the one game called? Crap. Is it similar to any other games? I feel like it's similar to this one game that I have that I haven't really played. And I can't remember what it's called. I can't remember. What is it called? This is literally going to drive me nuts. Hang on, let me tab out and see if I can find it on my desktop. Stellaris? Is it like Stellaris? I think that's the one I'm thinking of. The game is maybe considered a meme because it's so far in development almost 10 years later. Aww. Elite Dangerous? I've never heard of Elite Dangerous either. I guess the first one... Ooh, shit. First one I thought of was Stellaris, but I don't know if it's even similar to that. I feel like The way you describe it seems like maybe similar to Stellaris, but I'm not sure. A rockling. It's a crowdfunded game, started out from Kickstarter. Honestly, those games have so much charm. I love games that just start from Kickstarter. So, like, good on you for supporting those the developers in creating that game. I think that's great. Is it a multiplayer game? I guess MMO means that it is probably a multiplayer game then, huh? I can't remember what MMOs even stands for. Massive Multiplayer Online, I'm pretty sure, or something like that. They accumulated like $300 million in funding so far. Jesus Christ! Really? Did you mean to say 300 million? That's nuts. Nice, that sounds fun. Do you play with your friends then? Or random people online? Sometimes I play games where I just like go with randos online because it's more fun. But sometimes, and usually it is more fun with just friends that you know and you get on Discord and screw around with it. There we go. We just doing heckin' fishing today. Where are all the fish? I scared away a couple of them. Oop, here's one. Stupid mosquito, go away. Leave me alone. Ugh, an ugly loach. That poor thing. Why, who would name it that? That's so mean. Oh. Oh, okay, apparently it saw it. Nice. We'll take that win. Flatfish. Oh, here's some fish. Nice. I really don't think we're gonna get any new fish today, unless we get a mythical one. I don't have a lot of the mythical ones, but since we're not in a new season, I have a hard doubt that we're gonna get any new fish today. We'll still stop by the Seagull on the way back, though, just in case, and then we'll donate anything that's new, but I don't think anything I've caught today looks new. Usually I recognize it. Low-key disenchanted, that's a proper word, because development is kind of really slow. They aim to make a fully playable universe without loading screens, meaning you could travel from space to a planet, walk around everywhere, then go off to fly to a moon. That's really cool! That does sound like a lot of fun. Because it's just like a whole ass space world that you can like go from here to there. Honestly, I could see them doing it fairly easily with no loading screens if just like while you're traveling they like load in and out chunks and stuff like that. Almost like Minecraft. Would need a system called server meshing that's been needed for a couple years now. Interesting. Yeah, it kind of seems like I said, Minecraft, where there's no loading screens except for like when you travel from the mainland or whatever to the nether, then there's a loading screen, but besides that it just kind of loads and deloads chunks and stuff as you go. That's definitely not gonna attract him. Let's try and get this little shell here while we're here. Okay, 5, not bad. I got some new flowers. I wonder if these will... Oh, crap. I'm full again? No! Damn it. I'll leave the ones that I know I already have. Okay. We'll be back for those 2 fish. Server meshing would allow for multiple... Hang on. I'll go down here. Would allow for multiple hundred people to be on the same location at once. Content wouldn't need to be loaded if nobody is around, taking offload from servers and such, but still gotta wait. That's cool though. Honestly, it's really exciting when you're playing a game that's still being updated and isn't like completely dead, because then you get a new content all the time. Ooh, we can donate one. Oh, we can donate a couple things here. No fish though. Oops. But then you get new content all the time, which honestly is nice, because then you're not like, I don't know, upset at some issue that the game has, and then they're just like, well, sorry, we're never updating it. So I'm glad that they're still updating it for you. That's good. Hope the wait isn't too long though. So that does sound like very exciting. Plus, you're gonna have a new computer soon, and you're gonna be able to play the game a lot smoother, and it's gonna be really fun. Because honestly, when you get the new computer and you play, like, just the first, like, week or month, it's so cool. It's so exciting. Because it's all just, like, super smooth, and, like, everything runs the way it should, and I don't know. It's just very freeing and fun. Finally a good PC. I know! I'm so excited for you, because I remember when I remember when I got my new PC, and it was just so much fun. It's literally the most fun thing. Because I was playing, like, Siege on my computer, right? I don't know if you know Siege. Rainbow Six Siege. It's like a first-person shooter. And I was playing it on my computer, on my laptop, and my screen was, like, tiny, like, probably, like, a third of the size of my current monitor. And it just, like, it didn't run great, and, like, it was just, like, not great. And I couldn't, like, move my keyboard or anything. And then I switched to this PC. It is incredible. It is so fun, because I can actually play really well now. Like, I get aces all the damn time and stuff like that. It's just really great. I love it. Never had a proper, strong PC. Had an ultra trash laptop, my current PC, which is at best. Yeah, you're gonna be so excited. You're gonna love it. You know, R6 used to play it a little over 4 years ago, but I found it slightly more difficult than CSGO at the time. Would mostly play Glass. Yeah, so my boyfriend plays CSGO, and he's very good at CSGO. He's on our school's competitive team, and he's like the team captain or whatever title that means. But he's like the team captain right now for CSGO, and so he's really good. I have never really played CSGO, but he got me into Siege, because he also played Siege at the time. Just like a little over a year ago is when I started playing Siege, and now I'm going to be on the competitive team for my college, on the competitive Siege team. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. And I am what my team considers the Glaz goddess, so I relate. I love Glaz. Glaz is fantastic. I wish when I was in school we'd have an esports team. You missed out on that as well. Yeah, honestly, I only recently, because I'm about a 4th year college student, so I've been here a while. And I never really knew about the esports team or the gaming club or anything at the school until just this year, within the year. And I like found out about it, and I talked a little in it, and I was really nervous because Siege guys can be real assholes. So I was like, I don't know about this. But I've just been talking to him, and I'm like, okay, this is actually pretty cool. Like, I want to be on this team. So hopefully I get on the team. I mean, I'm sure they won't turn me away, but I don't know what team I'm going to be on. I'm just excited to do it. You have like 1.9 thousand hours on CS, but never really got that good being limited on hardware. Now I haven't played much in 2 years because it was kind of hyper toxic. Yeah, that's fair. Way less now that I don't play that game. Still have the same mouse for over 2 years. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I played CSGO like one time because I wanted to try it out. And I haven't played it since just because I like had to like undownload stuff on my computer because I was trying to like transfer files and stuff like that. So I haven't played it in a while, but I want to play it again because I want to understand like how it works. Like, I've watched it a lot because I watched my boyfriend play, but I want to like actually play it. I honestly was really trash at it because the game, like the gunplay was really different for me compared to Siege, but we'll just have to see how that goes. A couple years ago, and I've loved to get better for CS eSport. Shame it won't happen much, I guess, anymore. Yeah, honestly, it feels like it's just something that you can only do in college, which is kind of crappy. I wish that they had more, like, I don't know, like esports teams for people that aren't in college, I guess. It wouldn't be, like, as regulated, so I don't know how you would do that. But I wish there were more opportunities like that for people. Because, I don't know, like, once I get out of college, like, what am I going to do? Probably just play casual, honestly. But I think I want to try this opportunity while I'm here, just so I don't regret it. That's the only reason I'm like, I really want to do Siege as an esport while I'm here. Like, I don't know how long I'm gonna be here. I don't know if it's gonna be just another year or another 2 years. Like, but why not try it now, you know? Like, I don't know. I just want to try it while I'm here. And then I won't regret it. Because I'll say, alright, well, I tried it. Either it's great or it sucked. And then that's about it. I think that's kind of how I've approached a lot of things in college, like clubs and stuff like that. I kind of just, like, I did math club for a little bit. And it was kind of fun. But I was like, okay, I don't really need any more of this. And, like, just, I don't know, all sorts of activities and stuff. Like, try it while you're here, and then if you like it, then great. If you don't, then you tried it. At least you know. Even when I was still in uni, haven't heard of esport teams there. Don't think it's much of a thing in the country yet, though I heard of esport training from, like, a sports club. Interesting. Yeah, I know that, like, pretty much all of the colleges in the United States, pretty much all of them, have some sort of esports team, because it's just a really popular thing. So, like, if you go to any of them, maybe not community colleges, but, like, actual big colleges, they all have, like, an esports team. Depending on the game, I don't know if everyone has Siege, or everyone has CS, or everyone has Apex, or, I don't even know what, Valorant, or Overwatch. Those are the ones I think of. But they definitely don't have all of them everywhere, so, yeah. Never really started going there. Yeah, that's fair. I feel like I feel safe enough going to an esports club in college as a woman, but I don't know if I would necessarily want to join a club outside of a school setting as a woman, because there's, like, just not a lot of regulation in that, and I'd be really nervous, honestly. Really? I got a piece of wood? Because I mean, I've talked to people outside of the school and stuff who played these games, and sometimes they're really great people, and I feel super, like, comfortable around them. Sometimes it's really toxic and very scary, so I just have to be really careful, and I think, like, doing it in college would be a great opportunity, and at the same time, like, pretty safe. Like, pretty tame, pretty mellow, pretty regulated, that kind of thing. So, yeah, absolutely. Try things out while you can, I guess, is the moral of the story. Also, Mr. Chris, I don't know if you're a follower, but if you want, we do have a Discord, if you're interested in being in the Discord at all. I don't know if you're in the Discord, but I made a Discord for, have I said the word Discord enough? I made a Discord for my, Twitch channel, so I'll add the link if you're interested, but no worries if you are uninterested in being in another Discord server. I do not care. It is just, if you want to join, we've got a few people. Okay, here's the link if you're interested. Again, you don't have to join, but if you feel like it, you can. We've got a few people in there, and people post pictures of their animals and all sorts of stuff, so not a problem if you do or don't want to be in there. Nice. Came with JQQKOs. Oh yeah, JQ, yeah. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, Visage, it feels like it was such a long time ago. Like, it's been so long. I didn't have a Discord at the time that you guys raided, and actually when, like, that raid was, one of the reasons I was like, I need a Discord so I can, like, invite people to come back and that kind of thing. 3 weeks. I know, it was so long ago. So I made a Discord, like, I think it was, like, a few days after that. After I finished Visage, I made a Discord so that people could join. Because I didn't want people to, like, I don't know, miss out on anything. So I did make one. It's not super busy yet, but hopefully it gets more busy as we get more people in there. But at least I, like, announce when I'm streaming every day, so you won't miss anything if you are worried about missing that. Or if you just want to, like, peek in and make announcements and say, like, what game I'm playing, so then you can say, like, oh, I want to watch this, or oh, I don't really want to watch this, just, like, when I announce it. Because I know sometimes I'm like, okay, I don't want to always look at the stream and always go to the stream and then have to leave if I don't know what it is. So at least the announcement, I hope, makes it a little easier, because it says, like, what I'm playing for that day. And I also have a schedule on there that gives you a general idea of what I play, Although my schedule changes a lot, so. Another leather skin. But yeah, thank you for being here. I really appreciate you coming by. Come on, fish. It was kind of quiet earlier in the stream, which again is fine, but it makes it a little hard because I don't have the feedback to know if people are enjoying the stream or not. So I just kind of go with it and like hope people are enjoying themselves. But having the feedback does help me a lot. Come on, fish. Oh. Gotcha. Oh, alright. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, and so I did an early stream today so you could join. Gotcha. Alright, well, that's good to know. I'll keep that in mind. Maybe I'll do some more earlier streams in the future so that you guys can certainly stop by a little bit more often if you're not in North America like I am. I do, like, evening because in Europe it's more, like, early morning at that point, I think. Pretty sure that's how it is. But I'll definitely keep that in mind because I want to make sure people are here if they want to be here. Maybe I'll do like once a week. I'll do an earlier stream because I can do that. I'm pretty free most days. But thanks for stopping by. You're gonna have to get some sleep soon. And you'll have to keep me updated, if you want to, about your new PC. Like, when you get it and set it up, I'm sure you'll have a good time with it. I think that'll be great. Nice! Thank you! That little lizard emote is honestly one of my favorites ever. I know it's just like a common emote that like anyone can use, but it's so dang cute. I use it on Discord all the time. It's a little pog emote. But it's a little lizard! Oh, I love him. He's so cute. I have to add some more emotes to my stream. Like, I just got to affiliate, which I'm sure you can see, but I just got to affiliate, and so now I'm like, oh, okay. Now I can, like, actually add stuff. And I haven't added anything yet, but I'm excited. Your screen arrived last week, and it's just sitting there. You're tempted to open it, but you know your current GPU probably couldn't use this full potential, so you're waiting. Yeah, I would say wait. Wait till you have the whole setup, and then put it all together. Hopefully it runs on the first try. Sometimes people have technical issues. And then just, like, turn it on and, like, look at the beauty that it is. Definitely wait till it's, like, till you have the right computer for it. Recommend third-party add-ons for emotes, specifically 7TV or even BTTV is still good. oh my gosh, I can't read. 7TV gives you 250 emote slots for GIF and static emotes. Alright, let me screenshot. There. I won't forget. I have a screenshot on my computer. I will look into that. I think what I might do, because I'm currently just like looking into making my own emotes. I'm actually kind of excited about like drawing them or commissioning someone to draw some emotes. And by commissioning, I mean like probably asking a friend to do it for cheap or something like that. But I have a couple ideas. I don't want to share them just yet because I'm kind of excited about like I don't know, like having emotes that people are just like, I don't know, surprised to see and stuff. But I think having emotes and like having noise alerts and stuff like that will make people more likely to use channel points or subscribe or whatever. But I don't really expect to have any subscribers anytime soon because it's expensive. I get it. And I'm just a very little tiny baby small streamer. So I don't really expect anyone to sub anytime soon. Especially not until I have like rewards and stuff. So I want to get those things set up and then I'll start being like, if you guys want to subscribe. I think that'd be good. Awesome. These are browser extensions, and usually if you go to a larger stream and see random text being spammed, those are emotes from third-party add-ons. Oh, gotcha. Interesting. So I have a question, really quick, Mr. Chris, while you're here. Can you tell me if you see a subscribe button, like, on my channel? Because before, I reached affiliate, but I hadn't filled out paperwork. There was no subscribe button. Is there a subscribe button now that you could click on? I'm just curious. Because I want to make sure that everything is up and working for everyone now. And there's channel points, right? Are you getting channel points? Is that a thing? I don't actually know. I'm hoping it's all working. No, you closed your browser. Okay, so I had a question. Is there a subscribe button? Okay, good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's all I needed. That was my big question. Awesome. I just wanted to make sure it was working. So great. That's great. Thank you. I'm also just like walking around my little island over and over, just catching more and more fish. This is like probably very boring gameplay, but it's fine. We're hanging out and we're chilling. That kind of thing. I was typing something about emotes. You don't know if it sent the text or not. I think it did. You were talking about third-party add-ons, and that was the last thing you said. But you were telling me about different suggestions on like emotes, things that I could download and stuff. But then you said the last thing you said was text being spammed. Those are emotes from third-party add-ons, is what you said. So if you said something after that, I have no idea. Crap. Oh well. We got a good haul. Good fish haul. Look at all my animals. There's so many of them. Animal abuse. Here's a fish. Come on, fish. It sent it. Okay, good. Spam text was what you were thinking about? Cool. Just making sure. Thank you. Oh my god, look at all these fish! What are they doing here? What are you guys doing? Nice. Also, I'm super excited because they're updating Siege a lot. Like, they added a new map and stuff. Ooh, I can't believe that didn't spook that fish. But they added a new map, and I'm, like, really psyched about it. It's a very pretty map. It's like a... I forget what it's called. Emerald Estates. That's what's called, I think. Emerald Estates. That sounds right. Emerald Plains. I can't remember. But it's like a really fancy house with, like, a stable area and, like, a golf course and, like... It's just really pretty. This is a new fish. New fish? Wait, not that one. This one. It's new! We got a new fish! Yes! Let me see. BTTV, Better Twitch TV, is the more popular add-on. That only allows you 15 free emote slots. 7TV is rather new, only a year old, but they instantly won me over with the 250 emote slots. Okay. Again, I'll screenshot, and we'll look into that for sure. Neat. Yeah, I definitely don't need, like, a ton of emote slots, especially at first, but I really want, like, a few little emotes and stuff that are, like, special to my channel. Like, I want something unique. So, yeah, definitely need that. Just remembered about games I'd play. I'm really looking forward to 2 games called One Dreamer and Void Train. Void Train! I've heard such good things about Void Train! I want to play that one. That sounds so good. I've never heard of One Dreamer, though. Tell me about that one. What is it about? Or I guess, like, what kind of game is it? The first is, like, a side-scrolling-ish pixel story game, and Void Train you know already, then. That's cool! Those sound really neat. Those are really fun games. So you kind of have, like, a variety of games you play. One Dreamer's trailer. Alright, let me... I want to look it up really quick, if I can. Oops, not that. Ooh, it looks pretty. The lighting in this game looks so good. I don't want to show it on stream because I don't want to switch from what I'm looking at to this, but it looks beautiful. Manipulate the world around you by editing source code in an adventure game about a burnt-out indie game developer's quest to fulfill a lifelong dream. Interesting. It looks beautiful. That looks so cool. Let me see. I'll have to watch the I'll watch the trailer later, but that looks great. And then Void Train, of course. Void Train looks so fun. I want to, like, play that one. I want to see, like, because I've seen a little bit of, like, early access material for Void Train, but I obviously haven't seen the full game yet. And I'm wondering, like, what else there's gonna be. It kind of reminds me of Raft, not gonna lie. So my hope is that there's, like, I don't know, like, big creatures you can experience, and, like, once you get far enough along in the game, my hope is that there's, like, you can, like, jump off the train or whatever, and you go see, like, these giant creatures. That sounds so cool! I don't know, that's what I would really like to see in that game. And then maybe I'll get it. Honestly, if my friends will play with me, I'm 100% gonna get that game. But I don't want to play it alone, so I'm like, okay, I'll wait and see if anyone else gets it. Because I've had Raft and no one will play with me. So, Void Train got pushed back from a 2020 release date to 2022, but recently, the other week, they changed the release date to TBA. No! That's horrible! I want it to be out now. I want to see it. Oops, crap. I'd love if you could have turrets on the train, like an armored train, and hunt big creatures. That'd be dope! That would be super cool. That's a good idea. Honestly, I feel like they could do a lot. The idea and the concept is there. It's just, like, application and, like, what people like. I feel like they should really ask people what they want to see and listen to what people want to see to make, like, a really good game. Then again, I see people playing Void Train on Twitch now and then. Maybe they got into a playtest and are still able to play. Yeah, I've seen, like, I mean, I've seen big streamers play, like, I think Markiplier played it and that kind of thing. So I don't know about, like, any smaller streamers, but they definitely, like, the game was kind of out, at least. It had a demo 2 years ago. I got to play, but since then it's been unavailable. Ah, gotcha. You watched IGP play it? Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. Because I saw a little bit of it, and then I just, like, couldn't get it, and I haven't seen it come out or anything, so I'm like, alright, well, someday. Maybe someday they'll make it so people can play it. Come on, little fish. Oh, this stupid fish. Let's go over here. Right here. Nice. Come on, fish. There we go. Gotta wait, Sag. I know, very Sag. Very sad. Come on, fish. These poor fish. I just catch them, immediately burn them. Burn them alive as they're still moving. Like, ugh. Again, this game is, like, horrible. It's, like, partially vegan and then just, like, kill all the fish. That fish is under the rock. Very stylized game, though. I like this game. Oh, I gotta remember to stretch. I get so tense. I need to just, like, relax a little bit. Like, I'm always leaning forward in this chair. I really need to figure out a way to just, like, not lean forward so much. Someday. There we go. Come on, fish. How did this fish get here? That one wasn't there before. Another game that could be cool is called Nivalis, which plays in the same world as Cloudpunk. I don't know either of those games. Is that like a cyberpunk kind of? I don't actually know. I hear Cloudpunk and I think cyberpunk. I don't know what it's about. But what's the playstyle of those games, I guess? Like, what do you do in them? My guess is not first-person shooters. Probably more like a... I actually don't know. Cloudpunk was like a delivery driver-ish story game. Quite liked it. It's a voxel game. Okay, voxel. And Nivalis is planned to be some life sim-ish game in the city where Cloudpunk plays. Oh, okay. So they're two different, like, styles of game, but in the same city. I like when developers do that. That's cool. Because you get, like, a different experience of it. A neon noir story in a rain-drenched cyberpunk metropolis. It's your first night on the job working for the Cloudpunk delivery service. 2 rules. Don't miss a delivery and don't ask what's in the package. Different style game in the same universe. That's so cool. I love that. That sounds really neat. You're throwing out all kinds of games that I've never heard of, which I love. I love when people tell me about new games that I've never heard of, because then I get, like, cool suggestions. Like, if I ever want to play these kinds of games, then I'm like, oh, yeah, I remember that one, and I can go look it up. But, yeah, I like when new people come to my stream and just tell me those kinds of things. I like hearing about what people are into. It's interesting. My poor shoulder is hurting. I might have to call it quits soon. And this is Novalis' description. Grow your business, manage restaurants and nightclubs, make friends and enemies, buy and decorate apartments, go fishing, and maybe even find love in Novalis, the city that stretches from the ocean to the clouds. I'm looking at my wish list in these games. Where the top 3, one with Dreamer. Oh, with one Dreamer, Void Train, and Novalis. Oh, that's cool. So are these games that you don't own yet that you're hoping to get? Like you're hoping to buy soon? Teardown? Oh my gosh, I've seen Teardown. Honestly, I think Teardown would be really fun if... I mean, you could play it however you want, but I've heard really good things about the mods in that game that you can add to it. Because you can add, like, a shotgun, or... Well, you get, like, a shotgun, but you can add, like, a... I don't know, like an unlimited ammo machine gun, or a flamethrower. Fun thing like that, you know? All yet to be released? Okay, cool. Like, Teardown is really fun, though. It looks really good. Especially if you're, like, super into, like, I just want to destroy something. You can, like, get your energy out that day or something like that. I think that'd be really cool. And again, the mods. I've seen really good things about the mods in those games. Everyone, like, I don't know, everyone finds them really fun. It's like destroy entire buildings and stuff. You heard about the mods, could be cool. I haven't gotten the game yet since I know it would be heavy to run. Yeah, well, it's gonna be heavier if you use the mods, you know, like if you have a whole building on fire, then your PC's gonna just start chugging. But I think it'll be really fun. Yeah, once you get your new PC, Teardown is definitely one you could get. If you're interested in, like, the type of game it is, then yeah, go for it. I think you'll have fun. With your new PC, it may run well. I bet it will. I bet it'll run well. The only time it might chug is if you use too heavy of some mods that make, like, too much, like, fire or something might make it kind of slow down a little bit. But you should be good, honestly. I think you'll be okay. Nice. Ooh, one more fish. We'll get this fish and then we'll sell them to, or we'll donate whichever ones we can to Captain Bill Weathersnout. That's what his name is. As soon as it turned, you asshole. So rude. I don't know what this fish is, but here you go. A saucer eye. Where is it? Right here. I haven't got any more that look like that. I also haven't gotten any more of those. There's a couple in there I haven't got. Can you mention more games? Well, of course you can. Please, go right ahead. Tell me all about all the games. You know what? I'll get some of these fish while we wait. Honestly, if you don't mind watching me play this game and just fish, then I don't mind listening to you talk about games. Please do. I like hearing about new games. That's the one thing that I'm, like, super into hearing people talk about. Because I'm kind of looking for new games to play myself, especially, like, on stream. So if you mention something that I'm like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot about that. That'd be such a good streaming game. Then I may play it. I doubt we'll get any more new fish. We got like one new fish today, and I don't even know what it was. It was such a weird looking one. I need more like the large, thin fish, I think. Looking more at my playlist, I got games like Timberborn, which is like a more difficulty-ish city builder, Where you where you are is beavers? You're beavers in that game? No, that sounds so good. Your little beaver building a city? Is that what it is? Seriously? I love that. I want to play that game now. Oh my gosh, my eyes are watering. I'm crying, it's just so beautiful. Anemoyalpolis, Chapter 1, which is like a spooky backroom kind of game planned to release this year. Interesting. Timberborn is in early access, but I'm holding off for now till it gets more stuff added. Let me look up Timberborn. I want to just like look at what it looks like. It's 20% off right now. So that's something. Oh my gosh. It's a beaver city! That's so cute. Timberborn looks a lot like Banished to me. Which, you know, is a city builder, so it makes sense. But I played that one on my YouTube channel so long ago. Like years ago when I had a really crappy like recording setup and my laptop and just like a really crappy setup. But I played Banished on my channel and I don't think people liked it, so I only played like a few episodes of it. It was pretty boring, to be honest, for people to watch. Both are similarly difficult city builders. Yeah. Similarities to Banished, yeah. That makes sense. Oh, I can't pick up this fish! Dang it, I ran out of room. I'll put this here then. I don't know if I can pick this up. No, okay. We'll be back. Yeah, honestly, Timberborn looks real cute. It does. It's a little beaver city builder. Alright, we'll sell a goldfish. 375? Never mind. We'll just make them into fish bones. I think the only one that you get like a profit is the mythical ones. The rest of them, it's like, you get nothing. Burn. Burn them all. I played the demo of Timberborn and I always died at like the second or third drought. It took way longer than the initial one and I didn't have enough supplies. Oh, yeah. I had a very hard time in Banished. I just like did not understand at all what they wanted me to do. So I like really struggled with that game. So I can see, I feel like city builders I'm pretty bad at. I feel like I struggle with them. So I hear ya. My god, I have so many fish bones. I think it looks fun, but I think I'd struggle. And sometimes with games that I struggle, I don't enjoy them, which is unfortunate because I feel like there's games that I really want to enjoy and I just can't get into it because I struggle so much on them. This game is so cute. Thank you, Skittle. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming and saying hi. This game is really fucking cute. This game is called Cozy Grove and it's just adorable. Like, I love this game. Oh, there's my sticks. I have so many flowers. I have an addiction. I'm like a little millennial with all of my plants. But yeah. Haven't really heard of this game before the stream. Kind of reminds me of what a cottagecore Don't Starve would look like. It is totally like cottagecore Don't Starve. It's like Animal Crossing meets Don't Starve. It's like a mesh of those two. And yeah, honestly, everyone I've talked to has never heard about this game, and I don't know if it's like... I mean, it's not super popular. I don't think it's like... Well, it's just really not popular. I was gonna say I don't think it's unpopular, but it kind of is. No one knows about it. It's very cute. It really is. It's pretty slow moving. So, you know, if you're not into, like, playing 1 hour a day for, like, a year to finally finish the story, then, like, you know. Have you played Standee Valley? I don't think so. What is that? What is Standee Valley? It sounds like a... Ooh. Unless you're talking about Stardew Valley. Oh, there you are. Yes, I've played Stardew Valley. I love that game. I think that's probably my favorite game of all time ever. So, yes, I've played that game. Like, super addicted to that game. That's okay, no worries. Stardew is a fun game. It's the best game. If anyone comes in here and is like, Stardew is a bad game, like, they're out. Kick you out. It's the best game. I love that one. You haven't played too much with it yet? That's okay. I like Stardew because you can play it in like different ways. Like, you don't have to do all of the like farming and crops and stuff, and you don't have to mine. You can like play it however you want to. And if you're not like a collector, you don't have to do that if you don't want to do that. Got to like year 2 summer, then kind of stopped playing. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. I played it a little bit on my own, and I didn't have a super fun time, and then I played it with a partner, and it was really fun. And we're currently trying to 100% it, and we haven't personally 100%ed it yet, but I have seen someone 100% it, so I know it's coming. Excuse me, what is the brick wall near thing? He's so beautiful. Hang on, I'll go back and show you. What is the brick wall near thing? Brick wall animal. Let me go back. Which one here? Are you talking about the deer or are you talking about the bear? Which one? Fishing is really fun though. First thing I max out to level 10, while every other skill's level 3 to 5. That's my boyfriend. He likes the fishing part too. The bear? Oh, he's a little, his name is Barros the Third. He's a little, king bear. Come, humble shade, and confer with us. There's a matter that gnaws on our mind. Thou art familiar with one calling herself Mayor? We are very interested in her sash. It seems we are not the only power in this land with a taste for royal finery. Though we must admit, were it a proper imperial sash, it would not have such a muted color scheme. The jelly bear, he's so cute, isn't he? There's little bears all over this island. Look at this one. This one's the mayor. Her name is Valentina Oso Fisher. And she's a little mayor bear. And she's gold because I maxed out her hearts. So she turned gold. But she's adorable. Sure, I'm mayor, but there's much more to me than my job. Why, I like to loosen the sash and kick back with the latest issue of Mayor Trends magazine. Or lose myself painting my HO scale model of the Central Business District. And who doesn't like tenting their fingers as they stare into a gigantic fireplace plotting their next move? We politicians, we're just like you. You're in love with the— Wait, let me show you my favorite one. She's okay. She rides a motorcycle. But my favorite one is this one. She's a little wooden bear. She's so cute. Her name is Francesca Duclaw. Little Fauna, you lovely soul. You help me understand that my moment in the sun is over, and that's okay. I'll gladly stay by your side until the day you decide our moment in the sun is over too. She's so cute. And they're all ghost bears. And I'm like helping them all with their like story. Look at this one, it's a giant fox. Hang on, I'll go up here. Look at him, he's got a rat on his head. They're glowing like hot metal. I know they are. They're really bright. I love them. Look at his little ears on the mouse. On this head, they're like wiggling. It's so cute. Oh my goodness. I know, this game is like adorable. This one's a little ranger bear. She's very cute. And there's a little tinker bear over here. Look at him, he's a little tape measurer. He's a cutie. And then there's one over here that's a seagull. His name is Captain Billwether Snout, and he's a little seagull bear guy. That's a ghost. I'll just show you everyone. That fox is something you see on Adventure Time. Absolutely. He's such a cutie. I'll just show you all of the bears so you can enjoy. This one is the little baker bear. She has a cute little baker hat on her. She sucks at baking though. That's the funny part. She's very bad at it. This bear is a corn. Ranger Bear is a lesbian and my girlfriend. No, wait, there is a lesbian bear. Let me go show you her. She has a partner and she's adorable and she also is in a wheelchair and I love her. She's so precious. Ranger Bear is definitely a lesbian too, but this one is actually like a lesbian in the game. Look at her! Isn't she so cute? Her name is Octavia Cubbins. I'm falling in love with multiple bears. Understandable. They're so cute. Look, you can give them hugs. Look at this! It's so cute. You are Harvey today. Falling in love with multiple bears. I can't. She's such a cutie, but she has a partner, so she's not available. But that's okay. She's such a cutie. Okay, and then there's... Let me go over here. This guy's a wolf. Where is he? Right here! He's a little businessman. He's a wolf. Polly? I mean, I guess. If you wanna. And then there's this guy, he's a rock bear. He's so cute. He's my second favorite. His name is Ted Sapson, and he's addicted to rocks. So basically it's you, Skittle. This is you. He's just addicted. He's addicted to rocks, and he's just so cute. Have you earned an advanced degree in geology yet? No? Then come back when you do. Goodbye. All he cares about is rocks. That's all he'll talk to me about. It's very adorable. I don't think he'll give me a hug. Yeah, he won't give me a hug. He's so cute, though. Yeah, I love him. He's my second favorite one. First it's the wood bear, and then it's him. And then there's this guy. He's a conspiracy theorist. Have you heard of Occam's razor, Spirit Scout? It's a so-called principle of problem solving that says the simplest explanation is usually the right one, which would mean no conspiracies, no mind waste, just boring stuff like mundane corruption and graft, which can only mean one thing. This Occam guy must have been in cahoots with the reptilians. You better keep this between you and me. Geology Bear is my best friend. He is you. You are him. You two are each other. Who else do I have? This guy right here. He's a cultist. He tries to get me to join his cult. The one called Bruin of Tram approached me recently to ask how I aided His Majesty in achieving eternal life. A wise question, for life eternal is found only in our church's sacred teachings. Yet when I offered to instruct him in these matters, he refused. But what about zombies, he kept shouting. Are you a reptilian hybrid? What's under your hat? I suspect he suffers some malady or imbalance of his body's humors, the poor soul. Have you tried leeches? He's insane, and I love him. Yeah, he's a Pope Bear, Catholic Church. What is this, like, emoji you sent me? Enlightened Bear? Yeah. He's insane. Yeah, he's terrifying. He's like a little cult bear. But we love him. Yeah, this is essentially the Catholic Church. But he's crazy. And so then there's this guy. He's like our little ram. He's a ram bear. And he has Alzheimer's. And he's so cute. It's a glitched Illuminati emote. Oh, got you. I see it. Let me see. Sorry, my chat's over here. But yeah, I see it now. Okay, gotcha. A glitched Illuminati emote. And then there's this one. I have so many bears. There's one more that I haven't got yet. This one, she's so cute. She has a little sunflower face. If I could get you a tea or some sandwiches, I would, but these ghostly paws aren't good for fixing snacks. And her daughter is the one that's the wood bear. And also her husband divorced her and left her with like 8 kids to take care of by herself. And he's like awful. He was a bad guy. You're welcome to stroll in the garden though. I can at least offer you that. And then there's one more bear I haven't showed you yet, I think. And it's this one. He's the little male guy. Like a mailman. And his name is Patrice Furback. And he's so cute. I love him. They're all so adorable. Let's catch some bugs. But they're honestly so precious. Every bear in this game is so cute. This game is just adorable. I would get the fox tattooed. Honestly, he'd be a good tat. He's very cute. He's like the shopkeeper. So he's the one you buy stuff from. You buy and everything's overpriced. So he's kind of like Tom Nook in this game. But he owns the shop, so I can like buy stuff, see? But I don't really want to buy anything. I could also sell things to him. Which he is good for, because he gives me lots of money for stuff that I sell. Oops. Oh, I scared that one away. I scared that one away too. But he didn't actually go away. Oops. Some of these bugs, if you miss them, they like disappear forever, and some of them just kind of jump and they're like, ah! And then you can catch them. Pork rinds cousin? Yeah, basically. That's funny. Where is more bug? You love the beach area, it's so cute. Here, I'll show you the beach area again. I'll show you like from top to bottom. The beach is actually really big. When you first arrive, there's like no beach. It's like just kind of down by the boat. But I got all this as like an expanded. But I have all this. This part is for my flowers. And then there's, you can go down here, and I made a playground. Because I put these decor down. Like, I put these things down. Have you watched Our Flag Means Death? No, I haven't. I'm obsessed with these gay pirates. I know you'd love. Oh my gosh, you should show me. That sounds cool. Send me, if you can you DM me that, like, just in Discord, so I remember? The frog on the tower. Aren't they so cute? They're all frogs. This is my frog playground that I made. I made all of the decor, and I, like, put them in here, and they're so cute. I love them. Yeah, thank you. Just DM me so I don't forget. But yeah, these are it's a little froggy playground I made. I also made a sauna over here, like up on the cliff. There's like a warm sauna and like a little room you can go into for the sauna. I put all those things down. How many hours do I have in this game? An embarrassing amount. Like over 100, which honestly isn't that bad compared to like how many hours I have in Siege, but like still over 100 hours, and I'm on day like 74 or something, so I've played this game for 74 days. Not necessarily in a row, but pretty much in a row. I've only skipped a few days here and there. So, like an embarrassing amount. I've played this game so much. But it's great, so, you know. I like this game. I would recommend it to people that like cozy games to at least try it, and then if it's too slow for your liking, then I would say, you know, at least you gave it a shot. That kind of thing. But again, it's a very slow-moving game, so like I'm still not finished with all the bear stories. And that kind of thing. But I'm okay with that. I honestly like that it goes slower so that I don't like get through the content too quick and then end up, you know, being like, oh, well, I'm already done, and then I'm waiting for like the DLC to come out. Which I am waiting for a DLC to come out. They have one coming out this month at some point. And I don't actually know what's in it yet. But I'm gonna get that. I think it sounds fun. So many of these stupid mosquitoes. Die, mosquitoes! Do, 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 bum, bum. Oop, there's another bug here. I see you. You can't hide from me. And these bugs are kind of nice because they give you quite a bit of money. So we'll get these guys. Because I needed fish bones, that's why I did some fishing on stream, and then I need to get some bugs, so I'll get some bugs. And we'll sell them for a little bit of money. You bastard. Look, come back here. Haha. The cutest mosquitoes. They're so cute, but so annoying. They like chase me around. Oops. There we go. Look at this little bear. They're very cute. The bears, like, the shape of them is just so cute because they're all like squares. And I just love that. They're all little square bears. And some of them have feet. Some of them don't. It's just so adorable. They like waddle around. Oh my goodness. Rounded squares are cute for some reason. They really are. That's such a good shape, you know? Because it's not too round where it's kind of like, I don't know, where it just feels like not shapely, I guess. Like there's no shape to it if it's just a circle. But if you add a square kind of shape to it, there's shape to it, but then they're just rounded, so they look so soft and, like, huggable, you know? It's very cute. So shapely. They're so shapely. They're cute. And, like, see, the bears have, like, square ears, and then the fox has, like, little pointed ears. Or, he's a wolf. He's a wolf. He's not a fox. The fox is giant, and he's just got a little mouse on his head. So cute. And then there's like a couple bears, because there's a couple bears that aren't bears. They're like, is the wolf, and there's like the seagull and the ram. So they look a little bit different, but they're very cute. Alright, let's sell to him. He's so cute. Oh, wait, we don't want to sell those. Sell these guys. And the mosquitoes. Goodbye, mosquitoes, you're getting sold. Almost 8,000 bucks, not too bad. You saw a calcifer guy? What is that? What do you mean, calcifer? Explain yourself and I'll go back and show you. Oh! Duh! I was like, calcifer sounds so familiar. Like, where is that coming from? Yeah, his name is Flamey. He's fat right now. I fed him a lot of logs today. So, he's really chubby, but his name is Flamey. He's where I put my storage. And I also can burn stuff. I'll show you how I burn stuff in a second. Let me put these things away first. Like that. But my storage is like full. Like, I got a lot of shit. He's so cute! And now I can burn stuff too. Like, here, I'll feed you some fish. See? Shaped like an egg on fire. I love him. I know, he's so chunky today. He's very cute. And there we go. Did good. Good today. Let's do this before we go. I did what, Cookie? I didn't do anything. What are you talking about? I just fed my fire some fish. You ever do that? We'll go around and use the, what is it called again? The dowsing rod to get some artifacts, and then probably call, oh, well, that was the only one for today, so never mind then. I was gonna say I'll just do this and call it a day. Oh wait, Aaron, I have to show you something. Okay, Skittle, I have to show you something. The fire reminds me of Egg Dog, specifically Egg Dog Trick or Treat Cat Jam. Yeah. Yeah, he does look like Egg Dog. He's that shape. But look at my house! I'm gonna put this away so it's not in the way. But look at my little house! I have a cat! It's so cute! Egg Dog Trick or Treat, I will have to look that up. Isn't that cute? So this is my cozy room. This is my natural room. And it's like got all of my foresty, kind of kitchen-y stuff. That kind of thing. So that's my like natural room. This room is my storage room, so we ignore this room. This cat is cute though. It's a little demon cat, and his name is Toffee, and I love him very much. This one's Grandpa? No, it's Gizmo. This one is Moo, right? Mo. And then this one is Grandpa. I have a cat named Grandpa. This is him. And this is my spooky room, which I figured you'd like the best. This would be your room. By the way, Skittle Meat. This is your room. A little, like, spooky one. I think it's so cute. This bed is so adorable. Look at it. I love it. You like my typewriter and barrel of baguettes? Thank you very much. We gotta have bread in here, you know. And this is my typewriter. You like the spooky room? I know! I figured you would. Isn't it so cute? Everything is so, like, witchy themed in here. And I think it's very cute. This bed is just the most precious thing. Like, it's so cute. I love it. God, I have to allow you to say the word fucks again. That bed absolutely fucks. I know, you would love this. Dude, imagine if this was your actual room. Like, if you had, like, I don't know, a studio apartment or something like that. This is just so cute. I know I got, like, potions and stuff. There's, like, a mirror right here where there's, like, a spooky bear in it. And there's, like, a little tarot card reading table in the corner. Yeah, it's so cute, isn't it? I love it so much. But, yeah. That's what you wish your room looked like? Oh my gosh. Wouldn't it be great? This game's, it's just like, I don't know. It's so cute. And then I have an extra room. This is my empty room right now. I don't actually have a cat in there or anything yet. So I'm gonna have to get another cat. But the cats hate each other. So they have to be in separate rooms. Or you have to put them in the same room but put enough, like, decor that they like to, like, cancel out the effect. But I don't like doing that, so. Bully Battle Whale, next time you talk to him, he's being mean to me. Battle, stop it. Quit that shit. Be nice. Also, why do I have the feeling that you antagonized him? Like, I'm pretty sure that you probably started it. And then he was being mean to you back. That's what it sounds like happened. Alright, let's make some food. I need to make some of these. And then... what else do we need to make? Anything without the backpack symbol I need more of, so I'm gonna make those while we're here. And then I'll probably head out. Here he is. Hi, Battle. Welcome. I said the spooky room just needs a few more piles of clothes to be considered their room. That's so mean. It's probably accurate, but also mean. Why are you being so sassy? Let's craft 2 of these. We chefing? Are you guys making food? I guess it is 5:30, so makes sense that you guys are making food right now. I ate like 3 o'clock, so I'm like not hungry at all. But, oh well. Let's make this. Stop being mean to me too. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I was just making a comment. I don't like doing laundry. Me neither, dude. I kind of have to keep my apartment clean because I have people over enough, and I have like my streaming shows my whole background, so you like I can't have my apartment be a complete mess. But I don't like doing it either. I like doing just like a big load all at once. This is too much work. Okay, I think we're good on that. We should be good on food. Now he's making fun of me for not being able to type. I hate this man. You chose to live with him. You know that, right? There we go. Oh, another bug. We're gonna sell. There you go. Oh, and this one. Smooch. Also, I was gonna play Getting Over It again today. You know, the one that I like fell all the way back to the bottom. And I decided not to because I was like, I just can't handle this the stress today. So that's why we're playing like calming game today. Apartment tour on stream, Cookie. This is it. This is my apartment. Enjoy. I hope you like it. This is my fish. His name is Hibana. Come here, Hibana. You can probably see him, I think. Come here. He likes to go where my face is. You probably can't hear me very well, but he likes to go where my face is. You thought that was funny? This is it. It pretty much is. I mean, the only other thing I have, and I don't know if I could show you, but is over here. I've got like a terrarium with my crested gecko in it over there. See? That's where my crested gecko Maple likes to live. She likes to live there. I assume so, because that's, you know, that's where she gets to live. Yeah, I've got a little crested gecko. Her name is Maple. She's tiny. She's little, like the size of my finger. Maybe a little bit bigger. Maybe playing this instead of Getting Over It was the right decision. Yeah. Honestly, today I think it was the right decision. It's cute. Is she paying rent? No, she's not. She's not paying rent. She hasn't paid rent in forever. Actually, she pays rent in being cute, but it's, you know, only part of her rent, so. You know, every night I get to see her, then it's actually a little bit of her rent. Freeloader, I know. I have currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fish and 1 gecko in here. And 2 beetles and like 20 isopods. Those are like roly-polies or pill bugs, however you say it. I have like 20 of those. 10 of them are in the terrarium, and then 10 of them are just pets that I have. You need a minivan? Them's the kids, yeah. Those are my kids, those are my children. And then I have lots of plants as well, but you can't really see them from this angle. Like, I don't know. My angle of my apartment's not very good. But this is literally it. Like, what you see behind me is my entire apartment minus this tiny corner over here. Is she paying rent by eating bugs? Yes, she is. She absolutely is, Demon. You're totally correct. She pays rent by eating the little bugs that I put in her cage. She actually doesn't eat a whole lot of bugs. Interestingly enough, crested gecko's main diet is fruit. So she eats smoothies every night. She's kind of like a little millennial that just eats smoothies every day. But I love her. She's cute. And honestly, feeding her is not too bad. I just mix up a little smoothie with dry powder every night, throw it in there, and she eats it. And that's about it. Sometimes I feed her bugs, but not too often. But she is literally so cute. I love her so much. There's a rat on the fox head. Yes, there is. There's a little mouse down here, see? His little ears wiggle, too. It's very cute. Pop one of those isopods like an Alzheimer's. No, I'm not gonna eat my little babies. They're cuties. You love him? I know, me too. The fox is very adorable. He's so cute. I have a couple of long-legged spider boys on my ceiling who catch a bunch of flying trash bugs that decide to fly in the window. Dude, that's great. What a great pal to have as your roommate. I love that. I honestly, I don't have very many spiders in my apartment because my apartment is on the second floor. So I really don't get a whole lot of spiders in here. And while I don't want dangerous spiders, I kind of wish I had jumping spiders or daddy long legs or something like that. I think they'd be so cute. I kind of just want them as a pet, though. So maybe I'll just get a jumping spider as a pet. They just don't live very long, and that makes me sad, so... I don't know. Just sad. Okay, let's go feed the kitty. Gotta feed him tea eggs. Which one was it? Which one wanted it? No, it was spooky room one, wasn't it? Yeah, this one. Here you go. Eat your food. You want a jumping spider, bro? Yeah, they're very cute. They're not actually that hard. If you ever want one and you want to like talk about care and stuff, I can teach you what you need to have a jumping spider, but they're really not too hard to care for. Funny enough, translated word for word, we call them reaper spiders. Yes, I've heard people call them reaper spiders. That's such a good name. Who the hell called them like I don't know. Reaper spiders is such a better name. Their stupid little faces are so sweet. Or sight spiders. He ate the jar. I know. Whenever I feed them, like, food that they want, like, they eat bowl and all, and I'm so worried that they're gonna die. But I guess they're ghost pets, so it's okay. I pet him. Daddy long-legged spider are poisonous. They are. They actually are venomous. Venomous is when it bites you, you get sick, and poisonous is if you eat it, then you get sick. But, yeah, they're venomous, but... they can't bite you, really, because their little fangs are so tiny, so... Sharding out ceramic. Oh my god. Skittle, you can't just say these things. Oh my god. This is just a disaster. I'm gonna take this. Oops. Yeah, that's what I wanted. You just shush now. This cat is so upset. I heard they were venomous but can't quite release their venom. Yeah, they can't because I think it's something about their fangs are too small, but I don't want to say that and be wrong. So, it's something like that. But, yeah. Honestly, they're so cute. I would have one as a pet. Oops. I don't actually have any spiders as pets, but I know a lot about them because I know a lot of people with spiders as pets, so... it works out. I'm gonna move the decor from this room up there. And hopefully clear up this room a little bit. Because it's a mess. Okay, let's move this. Let's move all of these rugs in there as well. We'll take anything spooky with us. Because we'll have like another spooky room up there. Okay. This and this. And some of it's not going to be spooky, but it'll work. I kind of want to leave the cozy stuff in here, and then it's not. Yeah, it's fine. You want that fish chair? I know, the fish chair used to be in this room. It used to be in the place where this bed was, but I switched it out. But the anglerfish chair is so cool, isn't it? I love this chair. It's so cool. Look at it. Like, it's awesome. Let me see. I have outside pets that come and go. Yeah, I always worry about outside pets. Like, I don't want to have them get hurt or anything, so all my pets are indoor pets. And that's mainly because, like, obviously I have little pets, but I also have a dog that I wouldn't let her go outside, but they technically aren't my pets, but just happen to materialize within the flat and make big webs in the ceiling. It makes sense. Get that fish chair. I want that fish chair. You don't mind it? They kill off the moss and fruit flies? Yep, that makes sense. The chair is rad as hell. It looks so uncomfortable. Yeah, it probably would be kind of uncomfortable. Although, if it was big enough, you could, like, sit in, like if this was kind of like a dome, and if this cushion was thicker, it would probably be pretty comfortable. Like, look at the size of my body compared to it. You know? Like, you can fit 2 people there. So it's almost like it's like a long sofa or something like that. Put this end table here. Curious brick chair. No, I don't like that there. I thought that was something else. What is the other one? This one. Yeah, that's the one. We'll rotate it. That's pretty good. Snakes, frogs, groundhogs, rabbits. That's cool. It's fun to watch wildlife outside. I don't have a whole lot of wildlife outside in my apartment except for a few rabbits, but I really like watching them. They're really cool. The chair looks like you could vanish within it, like some small bed. Yeah, right? I was wondering what Robert was. Yeah, my pet Robert outside. That just comes and goes as he pleases. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's move this bathtub in the corner here. We'll make like kitchen there, bedroom there, and bathtub over here. And we'll put rugs in front of things. Put one there. We'll put one in front of this chair. There we go. That looks pretty good so far. Deer, fox. That's cool. You get a lot of wildlife there. Ooh, this will be cute right there, I think. Oh no, maybe put it on the other side of it. Like right there. That kind of looks shitty, doesn't it? I don't like that. I'll move this one back. We'll move this one over to here. Crackhead Robert from the gas station. Yeah, you know. That's too funny. Gothic table. Okay, we'll put this one here, I think. Ancient. Oh, this is the big ass ancient desk. Okay. We'll put this actually right here. Yeah, that's kind of cool. It looks a little. Okay, this room is gonna look a little bit weird because things don't quite go together, but it's okay. We're gonna go with it. Chair looks like a poorly disguised mimic. Actually, it kind of does. You're right. It does. You're right. Okay, let's see. Put this chair here. Again, this room is gonna look a little just odd with things strewn about, but it's the stuff I have, and I don't want to go make more. So, deal with it. You can step out on the summing rug when you get out of the... This is just gonna be in the corner. I know it kind of sucks, but it's okay. Actually, maybe I'll just... I don't like this one in here. I'll take it with us. We can put these plants in there, though. And we can put these barrels in there. I have an idea for those. We can also put this fence post in there, believe it or not. And we'll take this as well. No, not that. Nope. This one. And we'll take the kitchen. Why not? Ooh, maybe this kitchen would be better, though. Oops, not that. Well, okay, we'll just take... we'll take all of it. The chair looks like poorly... The green table looks like outdoor furniture. It is, yeah, it is outdoor furniture. I have it inside because I don't know where to put it, but it really belongs outside. Even this chair is outside furniture, but I think I can make it work. Okay, so the bamboo kitchenette should go here. And then I need a divider or something between those two. That looks maybe okay. I don't actually know. Ooh, maybe we'll do like... We'll move this out. And we'll put down the log post here. So, that's kind of a divider between the kitchen and the bathroom. And then we have some extra plants. Put one there. Put one... What is that? That's not it. Where's the fucking plant? There it is. One there. This is kind of a Mod Podge mix of lots of things, and I don't know if it's any good, but we're gonna go with it. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this here, pick up this chair, and move this... No. Move this. No? Move this here. That's a little bit better. That makes a little bit more sense. Your chair is an angelfish. It's a little anglerfish, yeah. Ask about the nut. Cookie, what's with the giant nut? Yeah, what is with the nut? Hey, what's up with that nut? We have questions about the nut. You guys, tell us more about the nut, the giant nut. Curious about the... Alright, we'll go back and look at the nut. Good God. Look at the nut. It's a giant rose, obviously. For scouts looking to gain their floriculture badge. Is this what you wanted? This nut? This gigantic nut? I'll fucking move it in the corner then. You guys are so funny. It's fine. It's a rose. Yeah, it's a rose. It's a rose. I got it as a gift from the sunflower bear, okay? She wanted to give me the rose to decorate with, and it doesn't look like a rose, I admit. Didn't think it was a rose, you thought it was a nut. Yeah, no shit, dude. Yeah, no, it is though. Believe it or not. What is this? Oh, good God. Where am I supposed to put this closet? Will it look weird in the corner down here? It's not that. Where is it? This one. Does that look strange? Could I just put it in the corner? Would it look odd here? I have no idea. Maybe it's okay. Hell, I don't know. Could have sworn that was a nut. Yes, it'll meet me too. I thought it was a nut. You guys are a menace. You guys are the worst. Oh, these are the barrels. Put those there. This is the chair. Just could go there. I'm gonna rotate the barrels of the chair. Rotate those. Rotate the chair. This room looks kind of shitty, but it's okay. Oops. Okay, I can't really put the kitchen down. I can't really put that down. I could put these down, though. Maybe we'll put these down as, like, the... I'll put it down, like, by the table here. I just gotta rotate it and move it back. Like that. Maybe that's okay. What can I say? Thought it was a nut. I was real confused for a second. You should have a warning about the nut. Jesus. You guys are a menace. You're literally a menace. You're the worst. Alright, let's see. I can't really put those things in there. I could put the cat in there, though. Yeah, come here. I don't think anything else that's in here would go in that room besides maybe the rugs, but we're gonna leave it for now. This cat's probably not gonna be fully happy, but we'll see what they think. Actually, pretty close. Actually. You gotta go? Alright, we'll see ya. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Don't eat the nut. I will be sure to... I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. See you later. Thanks for being here. Actually, maybe we put that window in there. I could put this window in there too, but I think I'll put the cabin one in there. Where do I put it though? Maybe I can move all this stuff. Okay, we'll move all this. Look at this terrifying new emoji. What is that? What is that emoji? Also, Automod held you, and it just says, "Oh fuck you, Twitch," and I just allowed it. What is that? A golf ball? Huh. It certainly doesn't look like a golf ball, but I guess maybe. I don't know. I want to put the witchy plant down. This one. Wait, what is that? What is this? Oh, that's the summoning rug. Oh. Okay, hang on. No, it's a crying, smiling dude? Oh, that one is cursed. I know which one you're talking about. And that one is hella cursed. So you're totally right. I don't know why they made that. It's horrible. Yeah, there are a lot of new off-putting emojis. There's like a melting one. Yeah, all I see is a white dot as well. Yeah. Lots of new fun cursed shit to play around with, I guess. I don't like how I can't center that there. Actually, maybe I'll put this in the middle where the cat can lay on it. Or put it right here, and I'll put the cat on it. Put the cat right there. Little demon cat. Yeah, the emojis are bad. They're very awful. Okay, antique bathtub I could put somewhere. Okay, now this is like empty space. Which is awful. Wait, maybe I could move this. Can I rotate this? That's a little better. It's a little cramped in that corner, but that's okay. I'm gonna put the closet over by the bedroom, which I think is a little better. Pick that up. We'll leave the plant because you can kind of see it back there. We'll put the chair here. I'm trying my best to make this room not look awful, but it's just a bunch of random stuff that just doesn't go together at all. It's fine. I'm gonna move this back. I'm gonna move this over again. So it's like right in the middle of the room. I'm gonna put the cat like right there. Okay, so the bathtub is the next part. We'll put it maybe down here, but rotate it. Move it here, rotate it, move. Oh, yeah, okay. And maybe I could put like plants or something behind it that make it a little bit like it's separated from the rest of the apartment. That's not too bad. I'm gonna move it down just a tad. Nope, not that one. This. We're gonna move this. I'm gonna rotate it and move it there. That looks kind of nice. The bathtub's a little bit out of the way now, at least. Very busy room? Yeah. Unfortunately, I want this cat to be at full happiness, which means putting down a lot of good decor or a lot of decor in general. And unfortunately, I don't quite have the stuff to put down good decor yet, so I'm putting down as much as I can. So it looks a little bit shitty, but we're just gonna go with it. Not everything goes together, but again, we're gonna roll with it, I think. Then this room is a lot cleaner now. There's like just not a lot of stuff here. I'm gonna put things, I don't know where. Like that. Why do those not go in front of the door? That's annoying. That looks dumb. It's fine. And bathtub there. And this table we'll put, I don't know, there. This room is gonna be temporary. Quantity over quality for the sake of the cat. We have to, for the sake of the cat. Alright. I'm gonna put the vintage kitchen back in here. And then I'm gonna put the table, the outdoor table outside. Because I don't like it inside. Anywhere. I don't think it'll go with any of the rooms. I will put it down, actually no, up. Maybe right here with this chair. There. That looks kind of normal-ish. We have to give the cat what it needs. We have to. And to get the cats, actually, maybe we'll get another cat. Because you, like, open this little cat beckoner. And you put in 3 different food items and you get a new cat. And I actually want a new cat, but I have to look up the recipes again. Because if you put the right, like, food in, then you get a new one. And I'm not sure which one to get. So I can get... I already have, like, I have 3 yellow cats, and I have a red cat. So I don't want to do a yellow or red cat. But I can do blue, green, or purple. And I'm not sure which one to do. Food can be exchanged for cats. I know, right? Isn't that great? Thank you. Go to sleep, though. Have fun playing. See you later. Thank you, Mr. Chris. I appreciate you being here. Thank you. Please come back soon. Join the Discord if you want to, and tell me more about games you want to play with your new PC. I wish I could do that IRL. I know, right? Alright, Battle, I need your help. I need your help choosing a cat. Do I get a blue cat, a green cat, or a purple cat? And it's like with accents. Like the accents are blue, green, or purple. Green? Okay. Now, the next question I have is, should it have a white face or a white body? So it's like white face and black body, or black face and white body. Name him Swampy? That's a cute name. I hope I can do that. It gives you like automatic names or whatever. So you have to like keep remixing. I'll do something as close as I can to Swampy for you. Should he have a black face? Should he be blackface? That sounds sus. Or... So should he be a spiny one or a forest one? I don't know. Actually, it's so either they're kelp green, green and black with red eyes, or spring green, which is green and white with blue eyes. Black body. So you want it to have red eyes? Red eyes or blue eyes? I was like reading and I couldn't figure it out. Red eyes? Okay, so we need to do a spiny cat, which is going to be kelp green, green and black with red eyes. We need to do an oligarch salad, savory salad, and vegan pot stickers. No, that's a base item. One of those three. And then epic mixed greens. Oh, that's easy. And superfood smoothie, easy. Okay, oligarch, savory, or vegan pot stickers. Let me look. Oligarch, savory, or vegan pot stickers. Let's see what I have here. I don't have a whole lot of food. We could go make it, though. And then we need one of these. And... what was the other thing I said? Oh, superfood smoothie. Where's the rest of my food? There it is. Split. One of those. And then where's the oligarch salad, vegan pasta? There's one. There we go. Okay, so this. And then we should be good to go. Black body, red eyes. Evil kitty. Oligarch salad? I know, it's fancy. It's a little king salad. Or would it be oligarch? I think it's oligarch. Isn't it? Like an oligarchy? See? Oligarch salad. Each delicate bite fits nicely on tiny forks. The third fork from the right, you melon. It insults you. And this is a master food. It took me a lot of effort to make this, but I had 2 of them, so might as well. Like that, like that, like that. I don't like that. I like it in the order that it tells me to put it in. We'll do this, this, this. And then that's it. You just leave it. And then overnight, a cat will be summoned, and tomorrow morning I can wake up and I get a cat! It's so exciting. Great, a salad that insults me. Yeah, so there we go. That's what you do. And then tomorrow I'll wake up and I'll get a new cat. But I think that's all I'll do for today. Honestly. It was a fun stream though. I had a good time. I had a lot of people show up. I think it's probably because no one plays this game. Anytime I try to raid someone that plays this game, no one is playing. If I woke up with a cat in the apartment, I would cry. Oh, that's so cute. I hope happy tears, not sad. I'm pretty sure, yeah, you were the one that wanted the cat. And Skittle had to keep you in check about it. Let's see. I have been thinking I really want a Sphinx cat. Like, a naked one. I think it would be so cute. I have such a love for those, and I wouldn't be allergic, so I really want to. Let's see. There actually are people playing this today? Dude, what? Hell yeah. We both want a cat, but Skittle is a little more practical about it. That's, yeah, honestly, sometimes you need them to be a little bit more practical. Okay. I'm going to raid this person, Mijaroni, I guess is how you'd say it. They look great. They look like a super fun person. Also, it's shining on my screen. Okay, and they're playing Cozy Grove too! So cute! Okay, we'll raid them. Let me see. Raid. So if you want to join me, to join Mijaroni, please join me, and I think it'll be fun. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you, everyone. I will see all of you guys soon. I will be there. I will be streaming tomorrow, probably getting over it with Bennett Foddy, because today was awful. So, meet me then. I'll see you guys. Bye! Bye!